So, welcome everybody to a new tutorial concerning beat cutting. I'm working at this example with a bass drum snare combination. And at first we see the video, the performance. I add a hi-hat over this as always. And yeah, let's go. So, okay, the trademark of this pattern is that I move all the record motions by hand. Yeah, this is a special way of articulation, or I try this because my goal is to play all the motions loose by the wrist. Okay, very fluffy, very dope, to create different pitches of the sounds. This is my goal, and to play it in this case like a melody or something like this. You have heard this. It was like boom 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 bish boom 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 bish boom 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 bish boom 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 bish. This is like a melody. To play all the kick drums in different pitches, or certain kick drum in the same pitch. This is my goal at this example. And yeah, I'm working with the bass drum snare combination. This vinyl is the gag ball of Dirt Style, and the sample is like this. Yeah, sounds like a Roland Miami bass drum sound. Okay. So, okay. And now we see the explanation of this beat cutting pattern. Sorry. We start with the first part, the first quarter. We see the red market area. And yeah, what can we see inside the notation indication? We see at first a note. And this note got an additional sign at the note head. And this stands for a certain type of movement course. That means I play it, or I play this record motion at the end a little bit slower. At the beginning it goes like increasingly slower. This is a sign for this performance, and this additional sign here stands for the fact that we play only the kick drum, because basically the entire sample got a duration of a 1/8. So now we see a 1/8 note, but I wanna indicate that I play a 1/8 note in the lower motion intensity, but I don't play it till we arrive the snare. I play only the kick drum, but in a duration of a 1/8. So I must play it slower. Okay, but by the way, so then follows 1, 2 notes, also a kick drum, and then in a higher range of the staff another note, and this note got an additional sign, and this is the sign for the snare. So, but this is not inside the red market area, so we see at first only the first kick drum, second kick drum, and the fourth kick drum. Third kick drum, sorry. Okay, this is our beginning. Like boom, boom, boom. And now we came to the snare. You see the red market area, and this symbol here with the additional sign stands for the snare. So now how it sounds can we see right now in the now following video. Like boom, 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 bish. Okay? And now over a hi-hat. Okay, this is our beginning. On the crossfader, I play basically a thumb transformer, and yeah, I cut every record motion by this crossfader sequence. So now, what's happened after the snare? We see a 1/16 rest, then follows a note in the same line or on the same line, but we don't see an additional sign over this noted, and that means we play not a snare, we play in this case the kick drum once again. Okay, and after this type here of symbolistic is the same like the beginning, and that means logic, we play the kick drum once again, but in this certain type of course. We play it increasingly more slower at the end, and then follows 1, 2, 3, 1/16 notes. And yeah, this is also, or this is a kick drum once again. Okay, so now the fact that we see all the notes in the center line, and because of this brace here with the 2 bars inside, we know that we play all the record motions loose by the wrist. Like I said at the beginning, this is a certain type of articulation. We play no release, we play all the record motions by the hand. So, and feel the groove. This is very important to have an imagination how it sounds or how you must play this pattern. Yeah, like boom, 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 boom. Okay, now over a hi-hat. Okay, and this is a really dope combo, I think. So remember, we start with the first kick drum in a lower motion intensity. Then follows 2 kick drums in a higher motion intensity. That means we play boom, boom, boom. Then follows the snare, ditch, boom, 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 bish. Then a 1/16 rest, then another kick drum, and then we go slower with the following kick drum. And then 1, 2, 3, another kick drums, and then follows our snare. Okay? Oh. So, and as you heard in the video, you can variate the pitches of the different record motions, so to create a certain type of melody. And yeah, we can see finally the entire performance. At the end, we play after a 1/16 rest, after the last snare, once again 2 kick drums in direct succession as a 1/16. So, and when we summate all the record motions and play it in the correct practical conversion, it sounds like this here. Okay, righty right, I hope you got it. As you saw in the video, my hand is every time on the record. Okay, this is very important for this pattern, and this is the requirement to create different pitches of the kick drum and of the snare. You can variate, you can play different styles as you want it, and loose by the wrist. Very fluffy, very cool, very dope. Okay, bye bye.